Champion bumper time, and Appreciate It is, well, going to go off favourite, ensuring that he lines up fit and healthy. A few Willie Mullins stats in my mind that I want to throw at you. He's won it 9 times since '92 when it was first run, and he's often won it with big prices with outsiders of his trio quartet, however you want to play it. 12 to 1, 16 to 1, 25 to 1, the prices that have gone in. A couple of years ago, I think he had the first 5 home. The shortest in the betting was 5th of those. So all in all, I'd be not clambering to back Deasy a 2.88 shot out of the Mullins yard in the form of Appreciate It. Look, he's beaten everything in Ireland, and I think it's also worth noting that we seem to have had the bumper horses out earlier this year than we did last year, so we probably know more about where they are. He's the right favourite, but just given the nature of the race, 2.88, I mean, you've got to be braver than me to be taking that sort of price. What do you think?
No, I wouldn't touch him at this price. I know a few people that are on him at kind of big fancy anti-post prices, and fair enough, but like this at 2.88, like we might have even seen the bumper winner yet, like, and there could be an old 40-point Willie Mullins mare that'll come flying from the back and pick him up in the final furlong. Very good horse, but I would be looking elsewhere. Even on the day, I would be backing him at that kind of price.
I think you want to be you might even get bigger on the day. We know on the morning we always say that. I think you want to be aware of the shape of the race and the amount of runners. You know, last year looking at it, Envoy Allen rocked up towards the top of the betting, and it wasn't the biggest field. But again, I think that had a lot to do with a lot of horses were late out last year. I think we could just have more depth to this than we first think. So it's a swerve from me, Deasy.
Big swerve from me as well, Tom.
Team Swerve at the prices.